Hello, my name is JacktheGoddess, and this is my first time in a while being on 1.0 Minecraft. I wanted to do a kind of a history lesson and Let's Play style series where I get into I just try to explore every version of Minecraft for at least 10 days. Some might, be longer than that. I am not entirely sure how I want to do this yet, but every version I'm going to be on for a minimum of 10 days. I might last a little bit longer in it depending on what my goal is for that version. So I just thought that it would be fun to go through this kind of a history lesson of a series. I don't know how I'm going to edit this. I'm just kind of going to throw in what I think is funny and whatnot. But this is not going to be anything special. It is for me. So, if you enjoyed it, then welcome to the series. And let's do... what should I name it? Also, this isn't going to be in hardcore, only because hardcore kind of... I don't want to lose this world. I saw the Mojang, the dev team. Some of them have had worlds since before it came into, or out of beta. And I really wanted to try that out. So, with 1.19 coming, this will be a fun experiment for me. So, please enjoy. But I don't know what to name the world. Probably just, like, something stupid like, let's, new beginnings. I'm having a lot of trouble typing. I don't know why. Structures, beginning. This is really simple compared to what it is now. Oh my gosh. This is bringing me back. Whoa. Also, I probably won't be talking a lot. Oh, wait. I think I spawned here. Dude, there's iron. Like, day already. That's crazy. Also, I was gonna try to, like, mark where I spawned, but I didn't pay that much attention, so... that's already down the chute. And I think I'm gonna start by getting some dirt, and I'm gonna try and play it safe for now because I don't want to die. It's not in hardcore just in case something happens, but I do not want to die. That is still my goal. Whoa. Well, our dirt shack is done, so let's look around a little bit, get some seeds. This is a really nice spawn. I'm like right next to some water. Wait! It's a heart. Sucks this isn't Valentine's Day. Should I keep this tree here? You know, I'm gonna keep that tree there. There's a lot of saplings already. Like, I didn't even cut down some of these trees, and saplings are just falling. Like, this one I did. But when I first started, if you guys saw, there was a sapling like right there, but I hadn't actually done anything yet. Whoa. Did I? Wait. Is it? Oh, it's only upward. I thought this was only in like the alphas. Oh, that's so cool. I'm gonna keep that tree there too. So there's two trees I'm not gonna mess with. So I think, I don't know where the sun is. It's over here. Okay. It's going down. So let's build a door. And because of how it's set, I'm gonna do it right there. I can't actually hear anything game wise, and I'm not sure, so I'm gonna check when nighttime happens why that is. Okay, well, the sun's going down, so I think we'll be okay. I'll just sit here and wait overnight, I guess. So here's a time lapse of that. Hello, it's Editing Jack. So, basically, I actually didn't record my microphone for any of the 1.0 except for that beginning part, and I just wanted to kind of give you a rundown. So as you can see right now, I'm building pillars for my house, but I messed it up, so I took them down, and then I rebuilt it, and then I saw this creeper, and he was a delight to deal with. So anyway, as I was saying earlier, I got rid of the pillars and I put new ones in. I made it a little bit bigger, and then I got some wood, and then I made the walls. So I dug out the dirt that was inside for like a placeholder from the old house, and then I roofed it, and then I went to get some coal, lit it up, and then I got some trees, and I finished up by like just chilling in the house for the rest of the night. So the next day starts, and I'm in a tree. Don't know why, but, you know, I climb into my house, I get a sword, and I kill the mobs outside. And right after that, I decided to go in a straight line so I wouldn't get lost. You know, whatever. So I was trying not to get lost, so I went in a straight line, and then I sheared some sheep that I found all the way down over yonder, and I killed some cows, and I got some food. And then earlier I did see some pumpkins, so I went up this hill right here to go get them, and then I put this weird little triangle thing behind it to signify like this is a 1.0 pumpkin, like this is a historical landmark in the world, I guess. And then right after the pumpkin thing, I got lost. So like directly after I got back, I started cutting down trees because I wanted it to be more of an open area. And well, my house is done, so there's no actual reason for me to be cutting down trees except for, you know, that. And then I saw this birch tree, and I took like oak leaves and birch leaves because I thought that they would be like the same even though they look different. I don't know what I was thinking, but then I made this weird like house structure thing.
Nice.
So after the chopping of trees, I went back to the house and I checked on the crops, which, by the way, I don't know where that footage went. It's just gone. I checked. I thought I might not have recorded it. Whatever. Also, the floor is like wool. I don't know if you saw that, but, you know, it's there. So I go check on the crops, and nothing has happened yet, and I don't have any bones or anything. So I dug out an area next to the water source, like a 3x3, so then I would have a spot to grow pumpkins, but then I saw that I was destroying crops by just walking on them. Did not know that was a thing, so that's neat. Anyway, I go back upstairs after planting that pumpkin seed, and I replaced the floor, like the black wool, with white wool, and the wood block in the middle with black wool, so then it would be like kind of it would look nicer because it looked like crap before. So I did that, and then some of the iron was done smelting, so I made some iron tools like a pickaxe and then a sword, and then I made a bed, and then I moved the crafting table over because it was where the bed was gonna go. So next I get up and I go upstairs. I'm like on top of the roof. I'm just checking out, scoping it for any mobs. There are none, so I go ahead and I start to chop down all the trees around the house. It looks a little cluttered right now, so I thought, you know, might as well. And then this spider comes up out of nowhere, and then it goes all Western style, right? And then I kill it. So while I was chopping down the last trees around the house, or the ones closest to the house, my stone axe broke, and that sucks because I was trying to keep it until like the very end to put in like a museum with all my other tools. Right here you'll see me going through the chest to see if it really was my only stone axe, and lo and behold, yes it was. And you know, that's kind of bunk, but we press on. Anyway, right after I checked on that, I made a iron axe, which is definitely an upgrade. And then I just I took all the wood that I had so far, and then I made some fences so then I could get an animal farm, because I was running low on food and my crops were not growing. So I made the farm, and then I had a bunch of like chicken eggs just around. So I took those, and I think I had 12, and none of them hatched. So that was just really bad luck, I guess. I thought like 1 and 8 were supposed to hatch or something. I don't know how 1.0 works. But I used the eggs and nothing happened. So that was rad. And then after that, I just kind of decorated the house. I put some cobble under the door, and then I put some fences on the roof, you know, stuff like that. So after I prettied up the house a little bit, I went outside to pick some flowers because, you know, flowers are pretty. So I did that, and I got curious about the cave next to it, which had a lot of iron and a lot of coal. So I did that for a while, and then there was a point in the cave where I thought, no, I don't need to go any further. I'm not dealing with these zombies. And then I saw how easy it was. And this creeper blew up. It was a very large explosion, but it was just, I didn't mean to go through the whole cave, and I just ended up doing it anyway. And then for like the rest of the day, I just kind of I got like lost in the forest, and then I got back home and smelted all the iron. I forgot to mention that I actually tamed a dog when I got lost in the forest, and then I had 2 bones. One got the dog, and then I turned the other into bone meal, and I finally got like wheat, so now we can get like animals and stuff, and I brought this chicken in. Fun fact, wolves don't fit through doors in version 1.0 like on their own, so that's cool. So last thing I did is use the iron to make some armor. So the majority of the next day, I just kind of ran outside, and then because now I had wheat, I would take that, and then I went over to where I sheared a bunch of sheep for like the flooring a while ago. And you remember where that pumpkin was? I went there, and I took all the sheep and chickens and whatever else was around there, because they all are attracted to wheat in this version, back to like the pen. And I tried to get them in with this weird stair thing that did not work very well. I got one in, but then I had to break one open and get another in, and then I just let all the other sheep do their own thing, and the chickens and stuff. So I bred the sheep, and then their baby kind of fell out of the pen somehow, probably because they were too close or something. It's, you know, a little buggier in this version. So for the rest of the day, I really needed sand because I wanted to put like windows as my walls, mostly because like everything else around the house is, you know, it's clear, right? It's cool, it's fine. But I can't actually see under my like overhang to keep spiders off my roof, so like I can go out there at night. So I go to find sand. Luckily there's like this weird little pond thing behind the house, and I just took all the sand from that, and then I replaced it afterward. Like I put dirt under the second layer, and I replaced the top layer with sand again, and then I had like a perfect stack of sand. So I smelted that, and then I replaced the walls, and then I went to bed because that was like it was like the middle of the night. I started the next day off like, you know, any other. I would clear out the area, and then I would breed the animals. But now it's mining day. So I saw online in like a 2014 post like what to do in a hardcore survival world or whatever. I made like I made a cool little mine that like comes out of the ground, and then I made it look a little nicer, but it's very comfortable to go into, I guess, and I just really enjoy it. So I tried to make pumpkin pie. I actually still don't know if you can make it in this version, but I spent a whole like 30 seconds doing it, and then eventually I just gave up. So after Pumpkin Gate, I went down to the mine, and then I just kind of went for it. I eventually did find a cave, and then it led into this like ravine, which I almost yeah. And then I found some diamonds, like not too far after, going like a random direction. So directly after I got the diamonds, I went back up and just kind of looked at them. I really felt like a Minecraft Let's Player from like 2012, and it made me really happy. So then I finished up that day after the diamonds. I got some wheat, and then I made some bread, and then I slept, because I wanted to get more achievements, and cake was the last one on like the food achievements. And then in the morning, I ran over to where the cows were, where that pumpkin is. I should really just bring some over. I think that's my first thing in 1.2. But I got some milk, and then I went back home and made some cake, and I ate a slice. So this takes about, probably about the most time out of every other like individual thing I did. I run outside to get all the sugarcane and make it all into paper, because now I have redstone and iron. I can make a compass, which in turn makes a map. So I make the map, and then I completely fill it out. There's a lot of other stuff like in between that happens, like I'm in this hole for a while and I wait until morning, and then later I find this cool village. There's not really anything in it, like there's not even a blacksmith, but it's still pretty neat. I wanted to find one anyway, just so like I can see how the world like changes around it, kind of. And the map is also kind of like that. I want to keep all like this area of generation the same compared to like everywhere else. So over time you'll see differences. So as you can see right now, I'm doing like a time lapse, like a really quick speed up of everything that we've done so far on the map, and it should be wrapping up about now. And this is the end of version 1.0 and the video for that matter. And I really appreciate anybody who actually came here and watched it. And I just wanted to show off the world and how cool it is. So thanks.